Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some more Plays Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Yep, doing this some more. Last time we moved up to Drone 6 after a short stint with Drone 5. And yes, we do look quite fantastic at the moment. And okay, there we go. Yes, and I am hoping that our fantasticity, or however you pronounce it, will continue. We are only at 100 health, which is a little upsetting to me. I thought I had more heart crystals. What happened? Well, never mind. Today we'll probably find them, or we'll die. I don't know. Let's find out. And let's not have any ads play this time around. We're good? We're good. Alright. I think we're good at least. I don't know about later in life, but for now, seems there's no problem. Unless the game just crashed. Game? Okay, there we go. Good. So, we're back into our good old world. I don't remember what we have. Oh, right, the combined shoe spikes and these things. Which are really nice. You can both stick on walls and climb down them. It's pretty good for mobility. I mean, it's like a very, very early mobility accessory, but hey, I'm not complaining. Right, and eventually somebody will show up. Not sure who yet. Probably the nurse. Possibly the nurse. I mean, not okay. I wouldn't say I hope it's the nurse, but no, I don't hope it's the nurse, because actually, the nurse would be kind of detrimental. Because, you know, for the time being, we don't have a bed or anything like that, which we really should get on. Do we have any cobwebs? But yeah, if we get the nurse, that'd be quite nice. No, it would be bad, because right now, we don't need her. If we... Like, what are we going to be using the nurse for? Probably for bosses, maybe? And also, you know, just put her in the middle of a boss fight, so we can heal up periodically, and also to, you know, teleport to her and heal. If things get really nasty, for example, we get set on fire, as we're wont to do later in the game. This is bothering me. Where's my... Can I never make a hammer? Hammer. Yeah, this right here needs to go right now. There we go. But yeah, as I'm saying, for the time being, you know, my spawn is outside of my house because I haven't made a bed yet, and so the nurse would actually not be that useful. What would be useful is a gun dealer because, well, the gun dealer is always useful, but yeah. We'll see how things go. So for now, what are we going to do? Probably explore past here with the little time in the day we have left, and then go home, because we have a lot of recall potions, honestly. I like the amount of recall potions we have. Oh, was that the desert? I don't remember. Well, this is what exploration is for. For refreshing your memory. You know, here might be a nice space. I'm looking out for some places that will make good surface mushroom biomes. I wanted to make one on the little ledge right next to my house, but then I realized it's probably not big enough to actually support a biome, and B, also having a surface mushroom biome right next to your house when hard mode activates is a really good way to die. Not implying that we'll get to hard mode, but you know, if we ever do, probably a good idea not to have a surface mushroom biome right next to your house while you do it. Oh, I didn't even go this way. Probably stuff down here. Gold, jewels. And because it's the surface, I don't have to fear anything. Look at that. I feel fantastic about this surface snow biome. I actually do. Didn't I go to the other snow biome? No, I was thinking of some other place. I know there's not just one snow biome per area. Because, why would there be? Like, per world. But I don't know if we've gone to any different ones before this. I don't think we have, so that's good. Anything down here? Let's do a quick sweep. Maybe we'll find something useful. Or maybe we'll find our death in a box. Presented to us most compellingly. ice caverns. Every single time. Hello there, Minecraft 2013 PS3. How are you? We are exploring ice caverns and being kind of dumb because these slimes do not need to be here. Get out of here. No. Alright, maybe I shouldn't keep going. I don't know. On the one hand, get my ass kicked by a slime. Which, let's not do that. Let's not... No. 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 Probably not a very good idea to just keep hanging out here and killing these guys, because, like, I know their type. These slimes, they're just gonna keep spawning and spawning over and over. Look at that. Another one came around. It's a slime massacre. Okay, no traps. So far we're golden. Yeah, look at that, another one. It's probably because there's not much to spawn in these sort of... Not quite deep enough to spawn the scary snow enemies, but deep enough to spawn, you know, this sort of annoying ones. Is this a new world? It's a new world. It's about, I'd say, 2 hours old. I just started streaming today, but I've already played it for a little while. Just doing some exploration around here, hoping to not die, possibly find some kind of chest, which doesn't seem to be happening. Gotta break the pots for the possibility of the money portal. I mean, I don't need money for anything. I'm not going for the merchant. That guy's a jerk, but you know, still is nice to have, though. Man, we have 5 gold already. That's like a sixth of the way towards the mini shark. So that's one thing that's good. Well, I don't normally do this because cave exploration is dangerous enough as it is, but let's do some digging. Maybe we'll find a cave right next to us, and that'll be good. Well, some iron is fine, too. You know, I'm not complaining about iron. Oh, it's silver. Damn, 1 year old? That's fun. I mean, like, yeah. You can do some crazy stuff with a world that age. Oh, it's a gem cave. Nice. Mostly this world is pretty new because, yeah, it's hardcore mode, as always, so... Like, I'm not expecting this world to last for a long time, either. Well, you know. And a single topaz for some reason. Alright. This was a very bad haul for a gem cave, honestly. 3 emeralds and 1 topaz. Well, yeah. 1 year world, that's impressive. I mean, that's even before some of the major updates came out. That is dedication right there. Alright. This ice? I mean, is this, are there traps? It doesn't look that way. I'm always worried about traps. Because you should be. It's a legitimate concern. You know? I'm not being paranoid. Like, if you were worried about traps in real life, you know, everywhere you're walking around, checking for traps, then you might be a little bit paranoid, but in Terraria, yeah, shit's real. There are traps all over the place. It's not paranoia if it's justified, you know? If you actually do have something to be afraid of, then by all means, be scared, be suspicious. But don't let it, you know, conquer you. Alright. I guess we're slowly digging our way to the left. I don't actually know what's to the left. Assuming it's corruption. Ah, that's a spam bot. There we go. Sorry about that. Man, a lot of spam bots. Next time... Ooh, another gem cave. Next time I get more spam bots, like next time I get the opportunity, I'm gonna change it to verified emails only. Because most spam bots don't have verified emails, and it's getting really annoying. You know? Just too many spam bots these days. Anything over here? Or maybe just make it so you can't post links. But I like it. I don't even like it when people don't post links. I don't know. I'll think of something. Surely this madness cannot go on forever. Okay, nothing. Ooh, that's a cave, though. I like the idea of more caves in my future. As long as they're not trap caves. Because trap-filled caves are quite unpleasant. Ooh, emeralds. Hey, I don't mind. Every single gem is important because every single gem gets you one gem closer to that sweet, sweet diamond, to that sweet, sweet hook. And there's one thing I want, it's hooks and some cobweb. I would not actually mind some cobweb. So I can make a bed and actually spawn inside of my house. Because as is, it's like I'm now living in my own home. Is that a treasure chest or just a really weird sort of ice formation? Ah, ice formation. Aw. I thought it was a treasure chest. That would have been great. But it's not the case. Alright, now. Get out here. This, I am fairly confident, is a fight I will win. Normally, I don't have any confidence in fights on hardcore mode, but this wasn't even really a fight as much as it was just sort of a scuffle between a slime and me. You know, a scuffle is like a lower sort of level fight. More gem caves? I would not be against some gem caves. Nope. Just a random little cave thing. Well, I'm gonna be getting a lot of snow from this, if anything. I could make a snow fort if I wanted to. I honestly don't know why I decided to crawl my way along the underground this way. I guess it's good to find things, you know, treasure chests and stuff, but I'm kinda not deep enough for that. I don't even know why I keep checking for traps. Obviously I'm not deep enough. Well, okay, I know why I keep checking for traps, is because I think I'm not deep enough, but then it's full. Yeah, there we go, you see? I go, oh, I'm not deep enough, and then I get shot by one of those. How does that make me feel? Like a big dummy. That's how. It's down here. Okay, I hear spiders, actually. But, okay, no, it's not spiders. If it was spiders, I would have seen some cobwebs on the danger sense. Hello there, Sephiroth. 101184, how are you? We are being attacked by spam bots. Jesus Christ. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. Yeah. Okay. Gonna have to do something about that later on. Or like right now. I don't know. Twitch have not been very good at that. You know, keeping the spam out, but I don't mind. It'll be okay. Alright, so pressure plate is over there. Let's not step on it. Why am I being so paranoid? I'm not gonna step on it. Just gonna take it with me. Which I probably shouldn't, actually. I don't need it. Okay. So, gold ore it is. I do love danger sense potions. They last 10 minutes and they're really useful. Are these diamonds? Yes! Hey, sweet. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but I don't mind them. Alright. What else have we got? Nothing much. Don't need the dark trap. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame water isn't on the danger sense radar. I mean, water isn't considered very dangerous by most people, but at the same time... a treasure chest? Or a cabin of some sort? Hey, Arthur man, good to see you. Yes, it is. How are you today? We are digging through ice. How long have I playing Terraria, Sephiroth? I don't know. couple hundred hours at least, like 500, 600. If we're talking today, though, it's only been like 10 minutes. This is just a new world, you know. You know how it is. You die about 50 times, and you have yourself a fun life. Alright. Still paranoid about pressure plates, even though I can obviously see them now with the danger sense potion. That is corruption music. I mean, crimson music. Alright. 1 day's worth? What are you, some kind of scrub you don't have all day to play video games in? Get on our level. Yeah, but seriously though, yeah, it's, you know, it's still pretty okay. Terraria is fun. Yeah, that's the hardcore life is, you die, you live, you repeat. Most people put the live part in the front, but no, for me it's mostly dying. Okay, you guys are way too numerous. Get out of there. You know what? I'm not participating in this. There's gold down there, but screw it. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. There we go. I'm smart, you see? I say it as I inevitably make a mistake. I can feel it coming. My computer died for 3 months. That's the worst, honestly. I've had that happen before. Not fun. Alright, I hear them. They're around, definitely. The horror terrors. / terror horrors. You lied. Hey, you did nail that. Yeah, I used to rely on a laptop, like a shitty little laptop to do everything for like half a year before I got my computer fixed. It was the worst. God, I can hear those things. You see what I mean about paranoia? Hey there, oh, you're already here. A good way to get rid of the corruption in Worlds Minecraft? If you have the contaminator, that's quite useful, but it does cost you quite a bit, so I'd say just like... Yeah, I mean, if you can afford the contaminator, it's probably the best way to just load up on the stuff that it sprays and go around every like 100 blocks and dig down a tunnel. But if you don't, I mean, some thorough exploration with vial powder, with cleansing powder, for example, early on from the Dryad can help out, you know. It's not the most efficient way, but it helps out. Potions everywhere. I don't see them. Oh yeah, oh, no, you mean how to do it. Yeah, holy potions. I always misinterpret what people say. It's getting a little silly. Alright. Hey, look! It's awful. I wonder. Ah, yes. Hey, you guys. I do wonder, though. No, I doubt it. I want to see if I can maybe dig in somehow and get a potion. Not a potion, a thing. You know the word. A heart, so I could chatter it, get the Undertaker or something, and leave. Oh yeah, the Terrarium, you told me about that before. It does sound quite fun. I might look into it later, you know. Okay. I did not bring explosives. Ooh, goodie bag. Crap. I'm gonna stick with the Reaper outfit, thank you very much. Why do I keep checking it? I know I don't have explosives. God, brain. Come on. I'd chug a Spelunker potion right now, but I very highly doubt that there's anything around worth spelunking. Alright, well, at least the spiders are contained. Now I can't complain there. This all seems up to code. Alright, yes, this certainly seems alright. I will be leaving now. Very slowly and painfully. That's special music for Snow Corruption? For Snow Crimson? That's cool. Or maybe that was just my brain. Alright. Okay, no. There. Ungrateful slime bastards. Okay, careful. Careful. That's where all those guys still are. Still hanging out. I killed the dolphin? I've actually seen that game. It seems interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I do have a bunch of things lined up right now, but not that many. Oh, is that a heart? That would be perfect, actually, if I could just dig down there. Oh, wait, I don't have bombs. Never mind. Shit. Yeah, look at that. It's right there. Exposed. An open heart. But yeah, I might play Echo the Dolphin, I don't know. Some sort of SNES game thing. Yeah. Alright, do we have anything to blow this up with? No. This is a great place for blowing things up, though, like, potentially. I'd probably die as well, but, you know. Yeah, if I wanted to get into the Crimson, this would be the place I'd do it. Like, you know, just put a bunch of dirt over here. Throw a bomb right here, it'd be perfect. Wouldn't even have to touch the spiders. Alright, so it's settled. We're doing that. Do we have any explosives at home? Good question. Let's warp there and find out. Yeah, okay, so that might be a thing that we do. I mean, we might die, but that would be a cool thing to do, you know? Get some explosives and blow shit up. What time is it for me? It is 15:45. Beautiful, beautiful 15:45. Midday. Just back from class, you know. So decided to do some relaxing streaming time. Okay, that gold. Don't need any of this. Make a couple silver bars, which this is actually the first silver we have. Funny that. Gold axe, gold broadsword. You know, the gold broadsword looks nice, but at the same time I feel like it's not that worth it. Dilemma. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the gold bow. I think the more range we have, the better range we have. And also, let's get a bunch of arrows. And let's turn that bunch of arrows into a bunch of fire arrows, because why not, right? Yeah, I'm trying to load up on stuff, because I want to make that track back. Alright, let's look at the damage. That's some good damage. Alright. I like Echo the Dolphin because it's difficult. No, maybe. I do enjoy difficult things. It's true. Oh, almost 11? Yeah, different time zones are crazy. Most of my viewers are nighttime people. Nighttime watchers. I mean, some people watch in, like, the middle of the night. It's crazy. I would never do that, honestly. Not even because I just don't want to. I've stayed up all night before. I already talked to... I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but I stayed up all night. Like, I always wanted to do an all-nighter, but then I did a shift at the airport as a volunteer from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m., and after that, I was just kind of like, nope, regular sleep schedule for me, thanks. So, honestly, I could never stay up late. Not that 11 p.m. is especially late, but, you know, just in general. Talking about late viewers. Hey, nice. Yeah, insomnia. I think I used to have that. I do think I used to be an insomniac, actually, like back in the day. Because I do... Yes, perfect. Like, I do very definitely remember waking up in the middle of the night a lot of the time. Like, when I was a kid, my average waking up time used to be like 4 a.m. And, yeah, I distinctly remember waking up at 4 a.m. and then reading the Four Musketeers until the sun came out, because this was back in Russia in the like very early 2000s, which meant nobody had very good internet, so there wasn't anything else to entertain me with besides reading books. These days, if somebody told me, "Hey, dude, you want to wake up at 4 a.m. and then read a book until the sun comes up?" I'd go, "No. What are you, high? Why the fuck would I want to do that? I have YouTube and shit." So, you know, truly we are an evolving nation. I'm gonna carry this pressure plate down with me, actually, because why not? Anyway, yeah, no insomnia for me. I'm a working man, or rather a university man, which means waking up at 8 a.m. at 7 a.m. every day to make it there on time. Because I don't get to live on campus, because I have a house here. What a joy. I mean, it's fair, though. Like, if some guy came over from the other side of the country, he shouldn't get shafted just because I want to live, like, 5 minutes closer to my study place. I don't sleep at all. That doesn't sound very healthy. Hey, they're all gone. Nice. Now, let's just not think about what will come in their place. The glow stick disappeared. My god. Alright. So, Operation Heart Surgery. A little redundant since the surgery already is an operation, but you know. Yeah, it's a good start. It's a strong start. Throw a glow stick down here for visibility. Make sure I can get out. That would be a big oversight in Operation Heart Surgery. Hey, alright. Now, I'm not gonna dig all this out. Actually, I think I might do some excavation to make this water go away, because this is quite annoying. Out, damned water. Like, I think if I dig over here, we should be fine. Because there's a cave over here, and you can, like, drain the water. Now, at the same time, I don't know how dangerous this cave is, but I think a little bit of water drainage ain't never hurt no one. Except I'm gonna drown right now. Don't do that, man. Yes, pumpkin guy, I know you're excited hopping in there with the heart, but we can't do that yet. First, we gotta remove all this shit. Dig, dig. Hey, okay. Times are tough, but we're making it. Slowly but surely. Yeah, well, you know. If you're on a phone or something, it's understandable. Lighting up the area? I don't think lighting up the area eliminates mobs at all. I think what eliminates mobs is like, don't quote me on this, because if there's one thing I'm not good at, it's game mechanics, but I think what eliminates mobs is like a wall. But I think if you put a back wall anywhere, even, yes, in a cave area, it will remove it. It will remove any monsters. Yeah, sleep is for the weak. Undertaker, and we can break another one before shit goes to hell. Another Undertaker. I guess I can compare and contrast, or maybe dual wield, you know. It's always useful. Okay, so now we can get the gun dealer. Uh, sleep is for the weak, though. It's just that most human beings are weak. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just the truth. I wonder if I can light this up just to see what it looks like from the inside. Oh, come on. Yes! Man, I went through this in the most ass-backwards way possible. I guess that's how you get guns. This is 13 damage. This is 18. Oh, man, I think you got the best one. No, I think the best one for ranged weapons is Unreal, but I got, like, close to the best one. I gotta compare the damage it does to other things. I mean, a gun in itself is already worth it, but, you know, if it does more damage than my bow, that's even better. Like, let's see. This is 22. This, with a pretty expensive fire, is 21. And then chip damage. I don't know. It's basically the same thing. 16. Alright, goodbye. I wanted to check gun damage on you, but alright. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the bow for now until I run out of arrows, but afterwards we'll see. Man, my inventory's cluttered. Alright, let's get to house building. Oh, a back wall and light, okay. There you go, Sephiroth. It's a back wall and lighting, apparently. I'm not an expert, like I said, so... yeah. And by not an expert, I don't even mean like Usher Man is an expert. Maybe he is, I don't know. But... it's just that I'm not good. Oh, light will lower the spawn rate? Fair enough. How do I not have any heart crystals yet? That is crazy. I guess I've just been keeping it really safe. Ta-da. Okay, so let's see the damage. 1, 2. This is okay. Alright. Let's make some silk. Let's make 1 silk, to be precise. I should really put away these mushroom grass seeds as extremely important. Why am I not doing that? Okay. Stack? No. No stacking. These are all brand new. Don't need this. Drink this right away, because why not? Really should save those for boss fights. Boss fights. I make myself laugh. Okay, these are all new gems. I thought I had a lot of gems. Oh, it's probably a different world. That's some good damage, though. And more critical hit. Yeah, this is worth it. Yeah, Arthur, man, I think I'm not sure, as always, but I think that actually doesn't work on expert mode. I think they still spawn no matter what. Well, time to start our collection of ugly things, also known as banners. Banners are ugly as shit. I'm not, like, I don't even decry that as like, oh, the designer should have tried harder. It's just that it's hard to make banners look good when you have to make up one for every enemy. I understand that, and I'm not complaining. Okay, what do we got? Trapdoor. Need one of those. Let's build the gun dealer a house. I think he'll appreciate it. Or maybe he won't. Lazy prick. But I don't care. Ah, you're a whale biologist. Yes, okay, then you know exactly what you're doing. I apologize for ever doubting you. Chair. That's right. Chairs. I thought I had a keg in here. Guess not. Nope. No keg. That's a shame. Da 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 la da. Do 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 da da do da. Do do do. Oh wait. Of course, for all the big construction you get to go over here. I was wondering why I didn't have any of these things that I wanted. Da 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 da. Sorry about humming along to the music. Oh! Okay, for a second I got scared, but no, that's actually okay. It's actually good. I mean, we still haven't even explored a third of the world, I don't think, so. Chances are we won't find it. And you need, like, a crimson pickaxe just to get it, anyways. Or a golden one. But, you know, it's good to have. And you don't actually know. If you want, like, it's a crazy idea, but you could actually do that. You could, like, what you could do, right, is go down to the meteorite and then just kill meteor heads over and over until you get some chunks. You know, it's farming, but it's farming for a good cause, which is to say, it's farming for a badass lightsaber. Okay, so the reason I made this hatch is because we need the gun dealer to be safe. We always need the gun dealer to be safe, so he'll be living in a hole in the ground. That's just something I do. Alright. Hole in the ground. There we go. So is it okay? Can I close it? Can I open it the other way? No, okay, I can't open it the other way. But that's fine. What's not fine is it's ugly. There we go. Alright. What am I doing? This. Doing this. Do. Da-da. Close the hatch, and we're impenetrable now. Dirty joke, dirty joke. Well, like, that's the thing, there's no better way to say it, because all the better ways to say it have already been stolen by sex. I can't say impenetrable. I can't say impregnable, that's even worse. We're impregnable now. So really, it might as well just be worth it to roll with the punches, instead of trying to come up with a PC way of saying it. Hope he appreciates all this work I'm putting in. Well, I don't care if he doesn't. The gun dealer, I mean. It's about the work you do, not about whether or not the client likes it. In this business. Hey man, this isn't a house, this is a pumpkin. It's just a very wooden pumpkin, you know. It's the Halloween season and all. Anyway, you just don't get my artistic vision, man. It's a meditation on the fact that houses are above ground, but what if the houses were in the ground? Whoa, dude. You know? Like, whoa, dude. It's deep and meaningful. Alright. That's good. Also, it's just a nice bunker to hunker in. It's a nice bunker for hunkering. It's a nice hunker bunker, there we go. Hunker bunker. Sounds like a German word, but I know it's not. Okay, come on. Really? Gonna break it all the way from over here. Alright. Yeah, he's living in the basement. Why not? It's a good place. It's a safe place, that's the problem. Is all these other houses can easily be invaded. But this is, well, as I've said before, impregnable. Alright. Do. Da da. Do. Coming. There has to be a better way. Well, the better way involves getting a better hammer, but I'm lazy, so. Just hammering away. Alright. So this is good. Anyway, yeah, with the gun dealer, we'll be able to get some good things. We might be able to even get the mini shark again if we save for it. Which, I mean, we have almost 6 gold, so we're almost a fifth of the way there. And the mini shark, I do love the mini shark, but I don't think I'm alone in that. It's a fan favorite, you know? At least until hard mode, where it becomes about as useful as throwing toffees at your enemies. Honestly, that is one thing that annoys me about expert mode, hard mode, or just hard mode in general in this game, is that they don't make the enemies challenging. I mean, the new enemies are challenging, but the old enemies, all they do with them is increase the health they have by like 2 times and make them hurt more. Oh, really? It's your girlfriend's birthday in a few days? Congratulations, man. I think. Well, yeah, congratulations, of course. What'd you buy her if it's not a secret? I promise not to tell. Considering I don't know anything about her. Alright. Hey, maybe the gift will be so nice that she'll just forgive you for not actually having it. You know. I wish gifts worked like that. I wanted to buy you a boat, but, you know, all the ones I looked at were too expensive. Aw, but you're so nice about the thought. Yeah, people always say it's the thought that counts, but really, that's not what they mean. What they mean is, your gift is shit, but at least you wanted to get me one. You know, so, you're not a complete asshole, you're just kind of bad at picking gifts. If it was truly the thought that counted, you could just... Hey, that was fast. I'm gonna go back and buy some musket balls, actually. But yeah, if it was truly the thought that counted, you could just tell somebody that you were gonna get them a gift but didn't, that you thought about it, and, you know, they'd be happy because at least you thought about getting them a gift. I don't know. Maybe this is why people don't invite me to birthdays anymore. Alright. So, Mr. Gun Dealer, got some deals with you that need to be addressed. Which is to say, give me your bullets. I don't want your gun. I don't want your pervy clothes either. Thank you. That was a waste of gold, but I don't mind. God, man, come on. Yep. Alright. Okay, so Drone 5 died because I was being a dummy and went out way too far into the jungle exploring. But at the same time, like, there's one thing I feel bad about. It's losing those flurry boots because, God, I do love walking fast. And it's like I said yesterday, you don't feel bad about walking this speed until you realize that you can walk faster. And then it's just like, oh my God, why am I chugging along the speed of a truck? Or like a truck that's been crashed. Which, there have actually been a lot of car accidents today. Like, I was on the bus and I saw, yes, Skeet Shooting Master 2015. But yeah, like, I was on the bus today, and I saw like 3 car crashes. Which, even for Russia, is a bit over the top. I mean, it rained pretty hard today, but at the same time, we're a coastal city. You'd think it would be okay with just a little bit of rain, and that we wouldn't crash all our cars the second the water starts appearing on the road. I mean, it's not like the cars are being driven by dogs who can't comprehend the concept of rain, and would freak the fuck out if water suddenly started coming in from nowhere. These are presumably adults who presumably, you know, understand precipitation and what to do to avoid crashing your car during said precipitation, but I guess not. It didn't affect me that much. There were no traffic jams or anything, so that was good, but at the same time, it's just kind of weird that so many people decide to crash their car for no reason except a little bit of rain. Alright. Come on. Oh, fine, I'll use a rope. Where's my rope? There we go. I don't use these anyway. Man, this is a nice gun, though. I will admit. Huge fan. I mean, 3 shots? Real good. Hey, thanks for that, Arthur, man. Just for saying I'd be great for a podcast. I mean, I don't know what qualifications you need for a podcast besides being able to talk a lot, but, you know, if that's all I need, then I am crazy good at podcasting. But yeah, I actually thought of something like that back in the day, you know, like Taylor talks like every weekend or something, do some random game that I don't have to focus on playing as much, and just talk about a couple themes, talk about some topics, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be able to keep it up for hours on end. I can do short little rants like that, but you need some serious training to be an actual excellent podcaster, consistently being entertaining. Alright. So, we can get through the Crimson decently okay now, which I like. That was good. That was a good walk through the Crimson. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So, yeah, this gun is really working out for us. Gotta save up for that mini shark, though. Honestly, I don't know what tier armor to get now. The fact that pumpkin armor gives you 7 defense, which is like more than almost twice as much as the wood armor, really threw me for a loop, so now I don't really know which one to use. I mean, like copper, I'm suspecting is already worse. But is it worth going for iron armor? I don't know. I don't know the defenses by heart yet, because I haven't died enough to want them. Okay, you see, this gun would be great if I didn't consistently miss with it. I think only like 1 in 3 shots hit for me. Hey, another giant tree. Does this one have a room in it too? If so, I can probably put the nurse in it. Hey, it does. Alright. Sounds like fun, Arthur man. See you in the next stream. Yeah, see you around. Hope you enjoyed the stream, or what you saw of it. And, yes, I will see you next time. I don't need those. This okay? Yeah, this housing is suitable. Good. I always like to keep at least one house open. I mean, not like a good house, like a house in the middle of nowhere. So that if somebody arrives, I actually do know. And, like, they exist in my world. Because I'm not 100% sure on all the conditions. I mean, I know the starter NPC conditions, Stuff like... guide starts out with you. For the other things, you need things. Hey, it's the dungeon. Let's not get any ideas. How about that? But yeah, that's what I mean is... merchant is 50 coins, gun doers get a gun. I wonder... Can I go down for the water bolt? Because I would really, really like me some water bolt. I'm not gonna go too far down because I am extremely paranoid. And, the Dungeon Guardian isn't exactly something that... Ah! Hey, hey! Look at me with my luck. That does like twice as much damage as anything I have. Don't mind if I do. Also, I'll take a book. Just, just to have. That does basically the same amount of damage, but... Yeah, man, if I can get some mana stars, then we'll be... Oh, that guy just fell down. But yeah, if we get some mana stars, we'll really be cooking with gas here. In terms of damage. And we can look for floating islands. Which is a nice little added bonus. Alright. Alright, we're actually collecting quite an arsenal here. I really need to get all that iron, but I'm lazy. I don't want to keep stopping and digging it out. Which is probably why I don't have any. I don't complain about not having any resources because, well, it's my fault entirely. Like, if the world wasn't giving me anything, then I might have a reason to complain. But as is, I walk past all the sirens, so I don't feel the need to not, you know, bitch about not getting iron. What are you doing over here, Goblin Scout? I thought, you know, I shouldn't even be able to see you right now. In terms of where I am in the game. I thought I'd have to kill a boss first in order for these guys to start showing up. Or at least to have, you know, 200 health. But apparently not. Oh, let's see if we can get the angler. I do not mind this guy living in a shit little shack at all. Hello? Tempting. Real friggin' tempting. But somehow I don't feel like I'll be able to survive sharks. I don't know. What should I do? Yeah, man, those pirates suck. Right? I actually did fight the pirate invasion a couple times before. Do not recommend it. Oh, there's that lazy bastard. Get over here. Alright, see you around, man. Careful. Did you just die? I hope you did. I have nothing but anger and contempt for Mr. Anglerman. He's a prick. It's very simple. You don't need to have a degree to understand how much of a jerk that guy is, and just the unending level of his jerkitude. He's a bastard. Case closed. Hey, water chest. I'm taking everything in it and going home. Hey, Flipper. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we're good. Flipper, yes. Regeneration potion. Yeah, I'd say that was a good haul. Honestly, the Flipper itself was worth it. Recall potions are good. But, yeah, no, the Flipper is fantastic. I didn't even like swimming that much, but... how do you combine it? Alright, with the diving thing. I mean, any accessory is fine by me. Especially if it improves defense, which the Flipper doesn't, and I can't recraft them yet to improve defense, but you know. Eventually I'll be able to. Alright, it's nighttime. The good thing about nighttime now is the area around my house is relatively clean. I don't have to worry about it. So hey, we reached the left side of the world. That's exciting. I like that. No. Put some things away. Did I get anything to smelt? No. I'm just thinking of all that iron that I missed. Yeah. No wonder I didn't get anything to smelt. 2 defense, but more damage. Hey, William Crystal? Yeah, man, great house design I have. This guy lives on the floor. How you doing? We got the gun. And, god damn it. Like I said, more and more spam bots. That's like the 5th one today. I gotta like set this channel to verified emails only or no links or something, because this has been driving me pretty crazy. It's not like I'm super popular, you know. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why spam bots keep happening. Like I said, I'm not even super popular, so really, it really is just Twitch being Twitch. I'm fixing this next stream, or even in the break, honestly. Hope you guys all have verified emails, because otherwise, well, yeah. I don't know why I do this. I don't, well, you know what? You know why, Billy Crystal? Because I know that eventually the bots will leave and I can persevere. But yeah, the number of bots has been a little ridiculous. I've heard other people talking about it as well, so it's not like I'm the only one. At least I hope I'm not the only one. Being the only person on the entirety of Twitch to be targeted by spam bots is quite a terrifying concept. I won't lie. It's like the Terminator, but instead of being Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's a bunch of scripts. Let the light of the path to the merchant's house. Jackass. I mean, you don't really need anything that the merchant sells past a certain point. What do I need a rope for? I got 900 rope. I didn't even buy it off of him. Just found it in a pot. And chests and... the torches. I mean, the torches are useful, but I can make as many as I want just by killing slimes. So really, this guy has no reason to exist. And I'm not talking about you, zombie. You're not like that dick merchant. Alright. Why am I so far away from my house? This is a legitimate question. I mean, I have a gun, so I can defend myself now, but at the same time, if I get overrun here, I do still only have 100 health. So, let's maybe walk back real quick. Real quick. Do 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 do. Da da da. Da 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 da. Hey, come on. If I was a better shot, maybe that would help. Anyway. Alright, that was pretty good. Not in terms of crits, but good in general. But I would like to go to my house, please. As much as I'd love to stay here and farm you guys for shackles, my guide gets a little cranky without a bedtime story, so... there we go. Path clear. Okay. Do, do, do. Alright. Everybody's good and happy. Just the way I like it. Put these away. Put these away. Ah, that was the wrong way around. Always forget. Lenses here. Load of mushrooms. Jump, put the silk away. Do I have more silk in this chest? No. I need to go get some cobwebs so I can finally receive that silk. Because as is, I'm not a fan of the lack of silk. Okay, there. There we go. I think that's got it. Sort of. Oh. I don't need 30 iron. I think I might go to the right tomorrow, past the horrible desert, and, you know, try and maybe find some of that meteorite that landed. Because it's not on the left, we already checked all the way there. Can I make something with those iron? Probably not. It's better defense, and it does... no, it's the same defense. Okay, so iron is not that worth it. I mean, it might give you 1 extra point of defense if you wear all 3 together. But at the same time, it doesn't feel that worth it. You know. So, let's just relax. And not use it. Hey, guide. Ah, yes, the golden pickaxe can mine meteorite. I need 12 bars, though. That's a lot. I'll be on the lookout, buddy. Thanks for the heads up. What is this rock here? And it's not here. Good evening, Lord of Life. How are you today? We are fighting zombies. Joining, I don't know. I honestly always feel like Minecraft, not Minecraft, Terraria is more of a single-player thing when played hardcore. Honestly. You know, it's just easier. Because I keep dying over and over, and it would just be silly to have other people in. Also, I got myself... alright, I got the flipper. I didn't even care. Sweet. Look at that. Wonderful. But yeah, also I do live quite out of the way of the general internet stream area. So, sadly, I feel like it wouldn't be... Like, I've tried it before. I've tried multiplayer stuff before. It is laggy. Alright, let's keep going. Well, I'm sorry, man, but like I said, this is more of a single-player thing for me. You know, just more of a relaxing thing. Magical pumpkin seed? Alrighty. Oh, duh. Thank you, man. I always forget to do that. I'm a dummy. Oh, I live in, like, middle of nowhere. In Russia, too. Essentially Siberia. Not exactly Siberia, because that would just be silly. But, oh god. Mad Lags led me to this chest. Thank you, Mad Lags. Mad Lags is just a blowpipe. Never mind. Alright. So, what are we doing? So this is a nice little cave that I found under my house. Might set up like a party room here. Or a dungeon, I don't know. Depends. Get some more of this iron, even though iron is the one thing we have, I'd say more than enough of. Like, I don't think it's controversial for me to say that we have a bit too much iron in the house. Okay, wow, so I just turned this very nice pool of water into a hideous bridge gap of death. How nice. Well, that's what I do. I ruin everything. You can call me at this number that I'm currently holding in my hands. Do I usually stream this in Terraria? Like, in terms of... What do you mean? Do I usually do Terraria streams? Because, yeah, like, Terraria for me is like a sort of, you know, a relaxation thing. When I can't think of things to play, because I am a variety streamer, I play all sorts of things. It's not just Terraria for me. But when I can't think of something to play, or when I don't want to play anything else, it's nice to do some hardcore expert mode, you know, relax in Terraria. Have some fun. Alright. Oh, as in hardcore expert mode? Yeah, usually this is what I do. It's a lot easier for me, honestly, to do this than any of the other things. You know, like, I don't know, softcore mode always struck me as having a bit too much responsibility. Because you don't die. Like, here it's very nice. You die, you just try over and over again. You don't have to keep building up your base, saving your money, that kind of thing. Thinking about how to beat bosses until you get there. It's sort of a glass cannon thing. You're not gonna do anything until you become ridiculously overpowered. And it's a very nice way of playing the game, honestly. I really like it. More of a roguelike approach. Where you gotta be extremely careful all the time. And I do like me some roguelikes. Alright, let's... No. Okay, that was a good start. Let's not have that, please. Do not want giant hideous monsters latching onto my face. Do I have any platforms? I do not. I had to rectify that situation. Right the fuck now. Oh good, the meteorite is near something horrible. Don't you just love it when everything comes together like that? Why can't I block this off with dirt? Alright, because it doesn't matter, they can just get through anyway by spawning from the sides. Alright, these guys aren't so bad. I could stand around here and farm them. I'm not gonna, because that's just silly, but I could. Hey, Aggravate! Scalp time! Good to see. I didn't check my clock yet. Pink? You're brown for me, or candy, as I call it. I don't call it that. What's wrong with you, Taylor? Anyway, yes, thank you for informing me of the time. My own watch was broken. No, my own watch is actually fine, but yeah. Thank you for the information. Oh, that is so good. Alright, now you're light blue. That's a little better. Gotta get past here, come on. I'm not gonna spam meteorite. Rather, I'm not gonna farm you guys. Not yet. Or, probably not at all. Just gonna get the... Okay, that's one chunk of meteorite. I can sort of approximate how much I need from there. Good old Purple Club. Hey, alright. Part of the Purple Club. I myself am a strict believer in light blue, but that's just me. What the heck? Corruption is Crimson is really close. Trash. Oh, so this is trash too. This drone is doing pretty well. It's still drone number 6, and we broke 2 of them. Damn, dude, that's a good watch, Minecraft. Anyway, yeah. This drone is doing quite well. Still haven't died, though we might be about to. Get away from me. Got ourselves an Undertaker, broke a couple things. Meteorite landed. No, we're doing great. Okay, all these are broken. I don't like that fact. Void. Hey, killed Moonlord today, alright. As you can see, I'm still on my way. Anyways, I think we might try and find some gold, because I do want to mine out this meteorite. Hey. It is so nice to have a gun, though, to defend myself. Oh, every time. Yeah, heart statues are pretty crazy. Yeah, okay. Next time I stream, which is going to be tomorrow, definitely setting up a verified email thing, where you have to verify an email to actually do the thing. Oh yeah, no, you can ban people who use links even normally. There's an option in the Twitch settings to just go, okay, anybody with links can just go away. But at the same time, you know, I do kind of want people to link stuff, you know? I like links in conversation. I actually don't like it when channels forbid link usage. Yeah, with your grandfather's watch? That's crazy, man. Great. Oh. Yeah, streaming. Streaming's alright. I know you weren't asking me how is streaming, you just said you never streamed, but yeah. If you did ask me, I would say it's alright. If you don't treat it as a lot of people do, as, you know, a lot of people treat it very seriously, which you should. Alright, so... yeah. The internet... yeah, a lot of people complain about the internet being shit, which... from what I understand, you guys have... like, if we're talking America, for example, they have terrible internet because... you know, they're stuck with only a few service providers. Which sucks for them. Alright, I can only do 2 at a time. I'm gonna start searching for some floating islands in my immediate area. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky. I think you're supposed to fire it directly above you, though. I don't know. Does the noise still happen if you shoot from far away? Oh yeah, man, go for the link if you want. I'm not banning link users. But I am going to put on the verified email thing, because most of these spam bots probably don't have one. So that'll make things a little bit easier. Alright, I'm not seeing any coming back, so I think we're fine. There are no surface signs to find a surface island, from what I remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure accounts are verified. Like, it's a thing you have to do almost immediately. They, like, constantly tell you verify your accounts. What, did I hear one? They're not coming back, which I don't like. Aw, bastard, how could you spam Google in my chat? Alright. Alright, we're good. What are we doing? Looking for more floating islands, I guess. YouTube link, we'll make sure it's not spam. Alright. Oh yeah, those Hitler reacts thing. I haven't seen one of those in forever. Yeah, sure, you can post one for the enjoyment of the chat. Okay, so first off, I might need more bullets. Hey, buddy. Can I buy that mini shark off of you at, like, a cheaper price? Can we haggle? I'll pay it back for you later, when I'm rich and famous and in hard mode. Come on, man. Don't be a dick. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. So. What do I want to do? Oh, yeah. I have more things for monocrystal. I actually do want to make a couple of monocrystals myself, because more mana, you know, for the water bolt is pretty swanky. Nothing? I'm not seeing anything. A floating island right above your house is actually kind of inconvenient. You have to make a big, fancy elevator. So, you know, I'm thankful. It's not there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So I think we're safe. I think we're in the clear. We should definitely explore more of this cave down here with the mushrooms, because... why? Oh, right, because I didn't. Come on. Well, that's a golden one. Gold bird. Come down here. Gold bird, no! Damn you, gold bird, come on. Okay, I killed the egg roll. I killed the regular one. Gold bird, get down here. You're train as fast as the speed of light? That's pretty fast, man. My train is only as fast as the speed of sound. Which, for internet, is actually pretty slow. Like, when a car can deliver your email faster than your internet connection, probably not the best. I let that bird get away. How could I? Anyway, so let's go ahead and descend once again. Constantly carrying the pressure plate due to my extreme paranoia. But like I said before about justified paranoia, I think it's okay. That's pretty slow, Aggravate, unless you get some serious diarrhea there. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. So. We gotta get past here. Is that a bunch of iron? That is a bunch of iron. Should probably get that one of these days. So. Just gonna try and get down here. So that boulder's gone. This boulder's gone. What are we going for? We're going for some gold. For one. And for two, this is actually really good for water bolt. Yeah, man, pumpkin armor is fantastic compared to how cheap it is. You really don't expect it, but it's so good. Like, I did not realize it's 7 defense. And a damage boost just for a bunch of stuff that you can get on the surface. Okay, we're good. On this front. This might be a little bit uglier, though. So, I think we're gonna be safe in the mushroom biome. For now, the scariest thing that we can really get are bats, you know. Which are pretty scary. Don't get me wrong, but they are just bats, after all. Or skeleton. Oh, astronaut skeletons. I get confused for a second, but no. Of course, it's Halloween. Still. I didn't realize every enemy got to dress up. Shoot the astronaut. There we go. Don't get on me with that noise, salamander. I know you're out there somewhere. Friggin' things, man. They're all over the place. Come on. I just never trust any cave anymore. So why would you? Caves are horrible things. Ah, more cobwebs. It's actually fantastic. Yeah, you see, like, there's a trap. It's just a harmless dirt trap, but still a trap. Okay. And dart traps are far from harmless. If you don't have a nurse, they can really fuck you up, so... Yeah. Hey, some amethysts, nice. Here we go. Add the button to my collection. And another one. What the hell? There were 2 buttons. This is just the cave of the weirdest traps. Honestly, we had those strange traps that summoned monsters, and now we have these traps that are connected to different things. Hey, there's more traps. What the hell? What kind of trap is that? Shot a fire in there. Fire arrow in there thinking it would do something. Ooh. Yes, please. Where's some dirt? Gotta be careful. You know what I'm really happy they didn't do? Which they could have easily done? Trap triggers that activate in the background. Like pressure plates, but, you know. In the background. Because that would have been so easy to do. But it would have pissed off so many people playing the game. Alright. Is this house safe? It is. Golden chest? Yes! Alright. This is actually really good. Now I can go wherever I want. I'm still gonna use recall potions because they're faster, but at the same time a magic mirror is actually really useful because now I don't have to waste stuff. Yeah. I don't know, I always thought... Hey, Billy Crystal. I didn't know you were gone. Apparently... Yeah. Anyway, yes. The magic mirror is actually really good. I mean, no duh. But at the same time, like, it's good for... I thought it would be good in general, but no, it's not better than recall potions. Recall potions are actually still #1 because of the speed. The sheer speed of the recall potions makes them better than anything else. But at the same time... Ooh, boulder trap. I went to go watch Aggravate's video. Makes sense. Yeah. At the same time, the magic mirror is good when you don't want to waste the recall potion, but you still want to go home. I've played a bit of Dota myself. I don't know. I never got into it. I don't get into team-based games for some reason. It's a weird thing. Noises. Can I activate this without, you know, stepping on it? Hey, it's Jack Sellington. Alright. We're safe now, right? Yeah. Okay, we're fine. What is that thing? Okay. I think that's one of those shell things, actually. Speaking of MOBAs, I mean, I don't want to be speaking of MOBAs anywhere, but if we're speaking of MOBAs, did you guys see that thing that League of Legends did? Where, like, if you get reported too many times, you have to take, like, a psychological survey? That seems a little bit silly, honestly. Alright. Alright. Oh, God! Well, that was dumb. You know, I could have used the recall potion in retrospect. Well, too bad. Yeah, you know, Riot games. Fall damage, man. It's the silent killer. Okay, so what is this thing? It's a giant Shelly? Weird. Yeah, rest in peace, Drone 6. You're almost as good as Drone number 2, I think. Like, in terms of rankings, Drone number 2 so far still up there. Mega Shark, you know. I mean, not the Mega Shark. God, that would be incredible. Mini Shark. Drone number 2 got to the Mini Shark, which is pretty damn good. And he died to boulders. Drone number 6 got as far as the Undertaker's, like, gun dealer. That's almost as close, but died to my own stupidity. So that's where we are in the drone rankings so far. And, yeah, I do have kind of an oh-well approach to this, because, like, normally, you know, if I died suddenly, I'd be a bit angry, but here, like, I fell down, and the second I let go of that rope, I kind of thought, well, I'm dead. So while I was falling, I just kind of, you know, already got over all the emotions. Yeah, hardcore is you straight up cannot die, or else your character just gets removed. However, your world doesn't, and a lot of people thought that's not very fair. So what most people do when they do the hardcore expert mode challenge is they delete the worlds after they've been created, because that makes sense. Otherwise, like, why would you just start a brand new character on the same world? Then you could just die a little bit every time and get further. Right, smash the random button. Ah, purple beard guy. I mean, Azure beard guy was pretty awesome. Come on. Okay, good enough. Drone 7. No, 7. Yeah, man. It's always great when your own joke makes you laugh. Not like because it's not because you like the joke, because it's a great joke. Yeah, man, I missed the beard. That sucks. I really did want to get the beard. But I got another beard, so. World. Yeah. No, wait. Savage. Alright. Now we gotta wait for it to generate. Hey, it's another Crimson world. Fantastic. I actually do prefer the Crimson. Like, I thought... It's an interesting thing. I like the corruption in terms of drops, but I like the Crimson in terms of enemies, because I would say the enemies in the Crimson are a little bit easier than the enemies in the corruption. Because in the Crimson you can hang out... Like, if you lock yourself in a box in the Crimson, you can hang around as much as you want. Not so in the corruption, because of those worm things. The eaters. So, yeah. You gotta be real careful because of the devourers. That's right. So you gotta be real careful in the corruption, but the Crimson, you can walk around there and get the Undertaker early on. It's great. Also, there are a lot fewer garbage drops in the Crimson. Starting out, because, I mean, for the corruption, all you really want is the musket. For the Crimson, the vampire knives are pretty crazy, I think. Those fetid bagnax things that you get from those super overpowered mimics from the Crimson are pretty good. Wish I got them. Like, I specifically, like, went to a Crimson world and ground up shadows in my softcore world, but I couldn't get one. I got that life drain thing, which is pretty cool, but not the bagnax. Anyway, yeah. The vampire, like any very quickly swinging melee weapon, is pretty overpowered, especially if you use some of those things that, like, let you be invincible when you get hit. Or is that just in a different thing? I think it's in a different world, actually. Yeah. But yeah, no, if you're good at melee, you're pretty overpowered. Alright. So, yes. Oh, the Nebula armor has a good bonus for the, for non-melee stuff? Yeah, solar armor. Anyway, actually, you know, it's been about 90 minutes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick break, refill my drink. Yes, I'm sorry I'm keeping you guys in suspense, but, you know. And then we're gonna start the world. Savage. So yes, enjoy the wonderful break screen during the break time, and I'll be with you in a couple minutes with some more Terraria expert mode. Hardcore expert mode, actually, which is even worse. Alright. So, yes, I hope you enjoy the wonderful break screen with the Terraria music, and in a little bit, I'll be back to you with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Rest in peace, Drone 6. Cause of death, Taylor's stupidity. See you in a bit. Alrighty, and we're back with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Alright. So, let's go start the Savage world. I don't know why I say savage in that stupid voice. But, alright. Okay, let's start over. Let's immediately get a longsword because the slimes are going to be setting in, and I don't want to, you know, have to deal with them with just a short sword. But it's okay. Oh yeah, no. Like, the problem... Oh man, I've had that problem with the internet way back when. Maybe it's because my stream is always at a standard of 720p. But back in the day, I used to watch 720p streams, and they used to buffer for a while, and then they just stopped working at all, and just buffer forever. It was sad. I think that's better now. Anyway, let's start. Get a wooden sword. Ooh, sharp. Because I don't want to deal with the slimes with just a stone sword. With just a short sword, rather. Because I hate the short sword. Actually, if there are any pumpkins around, I'm going to try and make as many as I can. To get as many as I can, because I want that sweet, sweet armor early on. Whoa there! That's not good. That is wrong. What did you do, Taylor? You fool. Is that okay? Maybe a little bit. There we go. Fun tip. The Terraria game window is actually resizable. But don't do it while you're streaming. It adjusts quite well. All it does is make the HUD bigger and your camera view smaller, but at the same time, it's quite scary when it happens. Alright, so. Yeah, aggravate. I hear you. Though sadly, I have a feeling you don't hear me. Right, because of your buffering internet. Anyways. Yeah, a lot of people ask, or rather, a lot of people, like, I imagine a lot of people would ask. So, you know, doesn't hurt to constantly reset after you die and have to do all that starting gear bullshit again. And, you know, it does a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really mind. I've never really found it to be that much of a problem. It hurts for like the first 10 seconds, then you're back in the game. Back to doing all the starter stuff. Over and over and over. And dear God, save me from this madness. Nah, it's fine. I mean, there were some things, like one good thing to do when coping with failure is find the things you didn't like about the previous character and say that you're probably going to get them this run. And yes, there were some things I disliked about Drone 6. Drone 6 was not perfect. I know it's a bit too soon. Alright, well, that's a shame to hear, Aggravate. Yeah, rural internet sucks. Well, if anybody can, like, I'm guessing Aggravate can't actually hear me, but tell him I send my love. And, I don't know, I'm bad with words. Make something up. Just say that, yeah. He's a cool dude. Stay gold. Pony boy. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually know what to say in terms of encouragement. But yeah. Ooh, iron. Hey, it's alright. Why am I saying that? He can't hear me. But yeah. What was I saying way back before? Alright, I'll try not to die, Billy. Billy, I keep saying Billy. I'll try not to die, William Crystal. Hope you enjoyed the stream, what you saw of it, and yes. Hopefully I'll see you next time. See you around. I'll try not to die. Have a good one, man. What the fuck was that? Have a good one, man. There we go. Those are words, Taylor. Those are words that you can say with your mouth. Not whatever the fuck that previous sentence was. It was just weird. Okay. So. It's a little controversial to say immediately, but, you know, with the death of Drone 6, but, you know what? They were not perfect. Drone 6 had issues. Serious problems. Trust me on this. Like I did not like the fact that Drone 6 never had any double jump things and no speed things. And the house wasn't a very suboptimal house. Suboptimal area. There were a lot of jumps and stuff around, which made it look cool, but at the same time, it wasn't very defensible. Alright, now we can get some nice old little things. There we go. Torches! For when you can't stand the darkness of the world. I've been there. Maybe another treasure chest over here? Ow. Look at that, 14 damage off of slime. I need that pumpkin armor. I need it bad. And I need to not go over here ever. At least for a short while. I don't know, maybe there's just a pyramid? That is not a pyramid. Okay, let's move over home. Because the sun is going to start setting real soon. I don't like fighting below. There's a disadvantage from me. Okay. Got myself some nice torches. Let's not die to slimes. That would be very sad. Like, I'm not upset about dying on the first night or anything, because things happen, you know, problems happen. Sometimes you just don't get the right kind of house built in time. Sometimes monsters come in. Sometimes stupid-ass merchants open your house and kill you. I'm still bitter about that. But, you know, dying on the first day is kind of inexcusable. If you played this game before it, in any capacity. Okay, let's go ahead and make a furnace, actually, or at least get enough stone for a furnace. And some arrows, which is about 40, I think. Yeah, aggravate. I've been there, buddy. So yeah, that's sad to hear. Well, I'll see you around whenever I can. Whenever you can, rather. Nothing. That's plenty of iron, actually. Why are these ropes not in my inventory? Rather, not in my hotbar. Alright. So we got a decent amount of copper. Very decent. Like, couple... Wow, that's a lot of slimes. Let's not participate in this exchange of slime-related goodnesses. I don't remember where my spawn is. That's the one problem with everything looking the same. I don't actually remember where your spawn is. I wish they put like a little X on it, at least at the very start. So I'm just gonna make my house somewhere in this general area and hope that I don't like spawn right on top of my house. Hey, some health. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead and break this. Come on. And this, and I think I can flatten out this little bump to, you know, get a nice little house going. Good. Okay. Dig, dig, dig. Building a basic wooden house is actually a far quicker process than you'd think. Okay. Wooden bow. Get some arrows. No. Oh my god. And the guy died too. Okay, Drone 7, you will not be missed by history. Just, terrible, terrible drone. No. Fair enough. I didn't like the way that was going anyway. Hardcore. We missed the cyan beard, that was the problem. The lack of beard. Well, this guy seems real badass. Drone 8. You'll do great things, probably greater than this guy. This world is very savage. Right? Less savage. Hey, alright, another crimson one. Do not mind. Yeah, man, aggravate, that's a real shame. Those internet service providers, man. They always lie. At least you can sue them. Around here, we kind of have an understanding with internet providers, ISPs. They provide the right amount of internet, and we cannot sue them. Because they would win. So that's good. More grass. I do, like, the one thing I don't like is the slow world generation. This is why I don't do large worlds every time, because if you're gonna die in the first, like, 20 minutes of a world, there's really no point in making every single world a large world, because large world generation is a big deal. It lasts, like, a minute, or two, or several. So, you know, you don't want to just keep doing that. It's not good for you. This is okay, though. This is kind of slow, but it's understandably slow. You know. They are creating an entire world. Still, though, there's not much to talk about during this whole idea. Guess for plans for later. On the weekends, I didn't want to do that thing with Undertale, the Genocide run, though. There are a lot of good releases on the weekend, which, oh yeah, and I gotta set my chat to verified later on. Of course. Yeah. I didn't want to do that thing with Undertale, the Genocide run, on the weekend, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, honestly. Like, there are a lot of good releases over the weekends. Alright, Aggravate? Well, yeah, you probably won't be able to hear me respond, but yeah. See you around. I'll be here tomorrow, probably. Doing Terraria stuff as well. It's a staple. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of good releases over the weekend, since I've started, like, 3 times now. We've got that remake. Right, we've got Pathologic HD. Kind of an obscure... Okay. We've got... I'm going to continue this conversation anyway, because nothing much seems to be happening, though I am already liking this world a lot more for some reason. Got a good feeling about this one. Okay, remember, this little indentation here is our house spawn area. And this is where we'll build our house, actually. Let's just immediately put down a workbench and work out a nice house plan. Or not even a house plan, just get a place to get a sword. That's what I was going to say. Anyway, a lot of good releases in the Halloween period coming up. Hey, wow, godly wooden sword. Not very necessary, but still a pleasant surprise when you get a good one. Anyway, a lot of good releases coming up, popular and somewhat less popular altogether. The more popular one, of course, is Afterbirth, The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, the DLC to the fantastic Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which, honestly, I don't know if I'll play it on stream. On the one hand, I kind of want to. Like, I don't want to be one of those... Like, I'm not doing it... I wouldn't be doing it to go after viewers. I'd just be doing it because... To go after viewers. That sounds kind of scary. Like I'm some kind of maniac stalking them with copies of Afterbirth. But no. I wouldn't do it to, like, specifically attract viewers. You know, a lot of people do that. They just play a new game without knowing anything about it because they see it makes them mad dash. But, you know, I'd just play it because I like it. I really like Rebirth, and I already bought Afterbirth, so I might as well play it. But at the same time, I do kind of want to enjoy it by myself. So, you know, it's a conundrum. Do I want to play it myself or not? Possibly. We'll see you later. And the other, somewhat more obscure release that's been going down lately, has been going on lately, like that'll be out in 2 days actually, I think, is Pathologic HD. It's a remake, as evidenced by the HD. It's a remake. Ooh, this is a cave. Seems nice enough. It's a remake treasure chest. All good stuff. But yeah, it's a remake of a classic sort of horror game. A Russian, I think, horror game that most people don't know for reasons of, well, they just don't really care about obscure Russian horror games from, like, way back when. I figure it's pretty old since it's getting an HD re-release. But yeah, from what I hear, it was people considered it a very good game, but most people weren't fans. Rather, couldn't become fans because the translation was bad, and it was just clunky and ugly and mostly Russian. But they re-released it and made it better, from what I hear. So I'd like to play it. I haven't played it a lot, but I do remember back when I was a kid reading an actual games magazine. That's right, a gaming journal. It was like a big old Nintendo Power sort of thing, where they made game walkthroughs, and seeing a game walkthrough of that game and thinking, man, this game looks amazing. But back then they didn't have an internet connection or anything, back when I was a kid, so I could never find it. I could never look it up, but now they do. And I bought the game. I'm interested in playing it, as the token scary game for Halloween. Because you always gotta play a scary game on Halloween, because everybody else does. And just in general, to get into the Halloween spirit. I mean, I'm not even going to be getting much into the Halloween spirit. Halloween for us is going to be, I think, let's see, 29th is Thursday, so it's going to be Saturday. Halloween. So, the only spirit I'll be getting in is the weekend spirit. Because I do feel good about it being the weekend on Saturday. But yeah. It'll be fun to play something kind of scary, in a way. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, back to the game talk. I think talking about random nonsense for a while has kind of been silly. Yes. It'll be really nice to get into the... No. It'll be really nice to get into this house, which I am building. Nice segue there. Yeah, it looks like an okay house. There's a bunch of water over there, which is kind of annoying. I don't like these little one-thing water tiles. I don't know what it is about them. They just look uneven to me. Uneven and weird and unpleasant. Alright, get a nice furnace. Set up. No, Brian. We don't kill the slimes in the house. We take it outside. And let's build the same house that everybody always builds, because why wouldn't we? This is the best house design. There's a reason everybody builds the same exact house, and that's because this is the best possible house for a starting player. Based on my own objectively correct opinion, of course. Yeah. Just a quick little box that you throw together, and you get yourself a house. It's nice. You can modify it, and okay, close the door behind you, guys. If you're gonna go die, close the door behind you. Yeah, it's a nice little house. It's quick to make. It's very easy. It only needs one material, which is wood. And later on, if you want, you can modify it in any sort of way. You can add little things on it to make it look more fancy. You can build further rooms onto it. Just all sorts of things that improve the home. Very, very useful. Anyway, what are we doing? Arrows. Let's get some arrows going. Wonderful. Now we at least have something that sort of looks like defense. And a ranged attack is always really useful. Range is overpowered because many people don't have it. The only time range isn't overpowered is in an FPS. In an FPS, range is just leveling the playing field, really. So, yes. Okay, guide, no. There we go, so I assume you live here now. Oh, no chair. That's right. Let's set up ourselves a nice little chair by the fireplace. Not the fireplace, that's silly. I guess we'll have a chair over here. Good thing we didn't put anything in that chest yet, or else we'd have to take it out. Okay. Now he lives here. Perfect. So we got ourselves a nice little area here. We might want to put a couple more torches around here, because it's kind of dark, actually. Okay. This seems like a very promising start. Not much going on yet, but, Oh no, take the shurikens with us. Real useful. And the gel. Actually, let's make some of these torches with the gel. If there's one thing I'm never out of, it's wood. So, not complaining. I'll probably put this tin away, because we can't make anything with it yet. Alright. I'd say we're starting off strong. So how much do we need for a full set of superior pumpkin armor? Might as well take this, because it's pretty expensive for later on. Brian, how much do we need? For, pumpkin armor. This is cool, but I am way too far away from that. Anyway, so you need 25, 30, 20. Okay, so it's 75 for a full set. I think I can get that many. Just through exploration and picking up every pumpkin I find. I just need to get the big ones. The real ripe bastards. Okay, there we go. That looks nicer. This, I don't know why, but the other way of doing it, just sort of the water flowing uphill, annoys me. I guess it's because it's not realistic. But at the same time, I don't think this is too realistic either, so maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a weirdo who likes water to flow the right way and not break physics. God, ranged weapons are so good. Didn't get hit once. For obvious reasons. Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, you see, this annoys me. These sort of small puddles like this. You're like, what the hell is this? I'd much rather just have it all flow into one area. But it never will. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Now it's a bit of a pitfall, but at the same time I don't mind because it's not like you're covering the ground in its ugly essence. Alright. So, nice little evening. We already got ourselves a good house set up. Or at least a decent one. Make a couple of these, actually. Put them on either side of the door. Why? It looks nice. A little curb in front of the house. Yeah, that does look really good, actually. Not really good, but like okay. It looks okay. Which I didn't expect. Get in the house, you stupid, stupid person. I used to hate the guide, like most people do, because he doesn't do much and he opens the door for you on the first night. But I don't know. Now that they've made him more useful, I kind of feel better about it. I don't hate him as much. He's still kind of a jerk sometimes, but at the same time, aren't we all? I think we are. Okay, what is killing it? What is killing that slime? That's just bizarre. Oh, I think that slime actually just killed a regular bunny. That would explain things. Up, nighttime. Get in the goddamn house, CJ. Alright. Is it CJ? I don't know. I need to play the GTA series. I can't have GTA 4. And which I liked. And it's hard for me to get into sandbox games like Skyrim and GTA and things like that. I like them. I like the idea of them, but at the same time, organized havoc, or rather disorganized havoc, is very hard for me to enjoy for long periods of time. Most of the time, I just immediately go to the story missions and maybe collect the things that are like hidden. But I never really do that sort of thing of just walking around and seeing what kind of madness I can cause. I don't know. Feels aimless to me, sadly. Platformer rope. I'm thinking of what happened last time, and I'm gonna say rope. Yeah, with drone. Not drone 7. We don't talk about drone 7 around these parts, but poor drone 6. The poor things it did. It was so close to being world famous with that Undertaker thing. I mean, it was an Undertaker, and it was being wielded by Drone 6 that was dressed like a Reaper. That was the Undertaker. That is the Undertaker. Right? That's the joke? right? Because, Undertakers are people who... What are Undertakers? I don't know. Like, in my understanding, Undertakers are like the people that take away the corpse after somebody died. Or are those morticians? God damn it, brain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What are words? Words don't exist. I just say random syllables and hope they mesh together into something that makes sense. Okay, you guys really need to quit it. Because... just... look at you. You're all dressed crazy-like, banging on my doors. What kind of life is that, huh? What kind of life is that? Alright. Well... ah, shit. When did William Crystal leave? I think I might have broken my promise not to die with, drone number 7. I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm not one for promises, because I know I'm not good enough to keep them. Okay. That looks alright. So, torch every other platform. Seems decent enough. What I'm worried about is the zombies falling on me. But I guess they have to get into the house first. Like, the game isn't dickish enough to just spawn zombies on top of you. Still not 100% on that, but I'm thinking so. And if I'm thinking so, I must be objectively right. Oh, hey, we're out of campfire range. That's interesting. It extends down a long way underground. Wow. That, or maybe I'm just, like, maybe I just dig slower. Then I walk, and so it feels like it's longer, but in reality it's the exact same length. And I never even notice. Who knows? Okay. Okay, running out of platforms and torches at the same time. Pretty lucky, I guess, to be running out of those two things at the exact same time. Or not lucky, what's the word? Unlucky. Okay. I kind of have an instinct now on what's high enough for me to jump, though. Sometimes the game does do that weird thing where it feels like it's not high enough to jump, but it does the thing where you walk up the ledge. I just now realized that's why it does that. I was a little confused, but yes, that's exactly why it does that, because you walk up the ledge. I'm gonna show what I mean later when I try and jump in the house. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. You will understand. You'll all understand. Nah, that's unnecessarily creepy. Is that glow something? Glow stuff down there? Maybe? That, or I've already dug down far enough for lava. Which I wouldn't doubt. I just would find that questionable. Okay, a couple more. I'm curious now about what's down here. Oh, wait, is it a crimson altar? Because if so, that would be real useful. Yes, wow. Alright. I mean, not useful right now because I'm not going to be able to do anything with it until a long time in the future. But, you know, later on, if I survive that long, which maybe. That poor zombie is drowning. I'm laughing at its mistakes. Ah, it's underwater. That's not a big deal, you can just drain it. Anyway. Yeah, that'll be real useful in the future. Whenever that comes. Who knows when the future is coming, honestly. We're all scared of it, but at the end of the day, you can't deny the future is gonna happen. Somewhere. Sometime. And the only thing you can do is, well, prepare yourself for it. You know, some people don't want to prepare themselves for the future, but the problem is, you gotta be well prepared, because everybody else is. Alright, cave under the house. That's a good start. Sort of. A demonic bow. 25 more damage is okay. I don't know. Careful. Careful. Kinda want to kill these guys without them doing any damage to me, but I don't know how possible that is. Oh god, not the slimes again! I'm not gonna get killed by slimes again. 2 drones is too many. I just gotta be careful not to step on any pressure plates. Or if I do step on one, make it a good one. Well, I'm not seeing any plates. But at the same time, looks can be deceiving around these parts. No, I'm not seeing any pressure plates right now. Cave exploration. That's one thing that can kill you quite easily. You just keep exploring and you don't notice that you don't have any recall potions and you have no way to make it home and there are monsters all around you and then you die. So why am I still doing it? I mean, I guess it's fun. That is true, it is fun. Nice, clean fun that involves the death of many drones. And that's always the best kind of fun, you know? It's really not fun until somebody gets hurt. Until then, it's just sort of fun substitute. A sort of, substance similar to fun, not actually fun. Which is not that I want to dictate how people should have fun, you know? I'm not going to be that snob and go like, oh, it's not real fun unless it's X or Y, or unless it's been verified by 12 professional fun experts, but at the same time, that's my idea of what fun is. I'm not saying it's the most valid one. I'm not even saying it's true, but I believe it. God, look at that, 20 damage. This is a serious encounter. No. Alright. Guess we'll deal with that later. These slimes, truly dastardly. They're dastards. Hey, it's daytime. Do 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 do. Ah, this music has been burnt into my brain. Burned, not burnt. Burnt is an adjective, and burned is a... what's the word for it? It's a verb. It's a verb. Yes. Of course, when you ask most English speakers the difference between burnt and burned, they'll probably say, I don't give a shit. Because they're actual people with things to do and not just teachers. But, you know, who knows? Maybe some people out there are really, really, really specific about how people say things. Personally, I don't care how others say things, you know. If somebody wants to say something in a way that isn't grammatically or ungrammatically correct, ungrammatically, in just a way that I don't feel is right, I'm not gonna get into an argument over it. Why would I? As long as I can understand them. Like, okay, if it gets a little ridiculous to the point where I just straight up do not know what they're saying, then I might say something, but as is, why be a dick? Why tell people they're talking wrong? All that's gonna happen is they're probably gonna turn it around on you when you make a mistake. You know? Alright. So, because nobody is completely foolproof. Everybody makes a fool of themselves once in a while, so I just do it all the time, just in case. Alright. So, what do we got over here? Well, nothing yet, but with some clever rope application, we can get past here and figure out if perhaps there's anything on the other side of these mountains. Okay. God, I'm paranoid. I'm watching for traps even on the surface, even though I know there aren't any around here. At least I hope there aren't any. Honestly, my favorite way of lighting up things is that. Underwater, at least. I don't know why. It just feels good. Feels fancy. Purple slime. Why must you constantly get in my way, purple slime? Why can we just not be partners in crime? You fool. Absolute bastard. Dastard. You know, I do wonder if dastardly comes from a word that isn't used anymore. Like some sort of dastard. I don't know. It feels like something that's just correct enough that if you're not a linguist, you can't say it's wrong. You know? Like, if you're just a person who likes language, and you tell them, oh, dastardly actually comes from the word dastard that used to be used, but it's not used anymore. Like, you know, I think somebody who's just interested in languages would probably go, yeah, that's legit. But I don't know a real linguist's opinion on it. Maybe they're just straight up wrong. Okay, nothing yet. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the second I catch sight of those things, I'm leaving for now. I only have a stupid hat on. I'm not gonna talk about going all the way there. Okay. We are making okay progress for the start, though, which means that next stream we will inevitably die. So that's how it works, right? You make a good bunch of progress on one stream, then you keep going to the next stream and die to stupid things. That's how it happened with drones 2 and 6, and they were my best ones so far. Also, they're on a Crimson world, which I feel like is a sign. I do think the Crimson worlds are better than the Corruption worlds in the long run. I mean, or at least in the short term. In the long run, who knows? But in the short term, yeah, you gotta watch out for those Corruption worlds because they really mess you up. But you know, it's not like I specifically reload and start world after world hoping to find Corruption or Crimson. I play with the cards I'm dealt, and if the cards just happen to be burnt around the edges and one of them is a little bit sort of messed up, that you can't even tell what suit it is, then that's fine by me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. Pumpkin breastplate. That is a 3 defense. That is incredible, though. Still blows my mind that pumpkin stuff is so good. I guess it's the season. But still. Well, it's not the season yet. 'Tis the season really only becomes relevant around Christmas, which will be coming up soon. Much sooner than people think, only in a couple months. So, you know, we'll see what people do for that. Okay. What can we make? Very, very little. What can we make now? I mean, still very little. This is made out of air. This is made out of iron. Not worth it. Tin broadsword? No, it's not worth it. I might get a bad one. What a tin short, but who didn't close the door? Was it me? I'm gonna say it was me. Tin short sword, my tin bow, rather. I think it's worth it because even with godly, it's still worse. It's got a better critical strike chance, but at the same time, I'm not really interested in critical strikes. I'm just surviving. Hello there, Zyblom. How are you today? We are looking for pumpkins to make the pumpkin thing. Oh, that is huge. Really, dastard is a word that's no longer used? You know, like, I had no idea. I honestly was kidding about that, but hey, who knows? If it's true, it's crazy to think that. I mean, it makes sense. Bastard and dastard. But yeah, it really does sound like one of those fake linguistic facts, you know? But no, it's actually real. You know, those fake... There are a lot of things in language which sound wrong, but are actually true because of how stupid people's process of language making is. It really is. It really is completely ridiculous. I mean, Russian, we were kind of sleep on. Dastard, one who's lazy and dull. Or dull. Late 15th century? Yeah. Cool. Makes sense. But yeah, man, language is a crazy thing. I think we have enough for... Yeah, we definitely have enough for the pants. To the pumpkin set. And the pumpkin set is 10% damage increase, which is pretty good, starting out. Anyway, yeah. Language really is a strange thing. Like how, for example, in Russian... I mean, I'm Russian, so I do know these things because I had we have a wonderful Russian teacher in our university. She does very interesting lectures about where words come from and stuff. Stuff like that. And, you know, she actually told us some of this stuff. It's quite interesting. For example, the word yogurt. In Russian, the word yogurt is also a word, because it is a loan word. But the thing about it is, for a long time, people argued about how to say it. Because originally, it was pronounced yogurt for us. And only then did we move on to yogurt. And the thing was... Well, hello again, Minecraft 2013, how are you? The thing was, right, nobody really knew why people were arguing about the pronunciation, but the reason was, it turned out, because we borrowed that word twice from two different languages. Because back in the day, people did used to say yogurt, because we borrowed it from French. And, you know, back then it was kind of an obscure word in, like, the 19th century, because nobody actually ate yogurt in the 19th century, except, like, really rich people. You know. But, and so it kind of fell out of use during the Soviet period. But then, once the Soviet Union stopped existing... What am I doing? Just waiting for nighttime, I think. But yeah, then once the Soviet Union stopped existing, yogurt started being sold in stores again. Because we started, you know, making our own yogurt and importing yogurt from overseas. And we needed a word for that again. Because we didn't have a word for that in our language, for yogurt. So we took the word again. Except this time, not from French, but from English, where the word yogurt is pronounced, well, yogurt. So now, it's pronounced a different way, because we didn't realize it was a word that already existed in our language. Pretty crazy stuff. Ah, oh, golden squirrel. I feel really bad that I can't take you. Look at you. You're so beautiful. So wonderful. Hey there, the Pro Killer 84. How are you today? We are chasing this stupid golden squirrel. I wish I had a bug net. Oh, I wish I had a bug net. Well, you know what? You can just stay there. There, see how you like it. Being unable to get out. I want you, you're 5 gold. It's probably gonna despawn too, which is sad. But, you know, I'm not gonna lug it around anywhere. I'm not gonna, like, drag it around with me everywhere. I could do that until the merchant arrives. But no, that's just silly. You just stay there and... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, get in the house. Excuse me for a second. Alrighty, and we're back. Sorry about that. Just a quick phone call. Kind of annoying. Phone's going off in the middle of a stream. So I always apologize because it's just rude. It's unprofessional. And I mean, I am not professional by any means. I'm not claiming that I am, but at the same time, if you don't act professional, you're never going to be professional. And, well, I don't know if that's what I want just yet. It's good to always have that be an option, you know? Anyways, it's raining. Good times. Rain. God's own weather. Alright. So, like, it's a real shame that rain doesn't do anything until hard mode, where, I mean, it gets you one of the better items in the beginning of hard mode, which I like. So that's quite nice. But before that, it's just kind of good for atmosphere. Which is pleasant, but at the same time, atmosphere is atmosphere. But items are items, and those are two completely different things. You need one, but you really want the other. Alright. Slowly make our way up here, checking for pressure plates the whole way. Until you get a piece of wiring that lets you see wires, you have to be extremely paranoid of everything. Or else, well, they're just gonna shoot you and blow you up and get you with boulders. Things like that. So yeah. Until you get that far and get those things, you might as well just not bother. Oh no, that's silly. Do bother, but bother very, very carefully. Okay, so that path is a no-go. Okay. No. It still does a ton of damage, even with the armor. 7 defense doesn't mean much in this game. I mean, these guys do pretty much... These guys still do okay damage, pretty much all the way to hard mode. And then they get double damage and double health and become a threat again. This game just can't let enemies go. It will always make them stronger. Which is interesting in a way, because there's always a challenge, but at the same time, it's always quite frustrating when the mini shark, which used to tear through enemies like butter, just decides, nope, never mind, gonna suck now. Can't even kill a basic slime with me in less than an hour. Alright, wow, that's a sword. I wonder if I can actually get a good sword right off the bat. That would change my life. Or improve it, rather. You know, it's a change, but it's for the better. Nope, that was a fake one. Alright. Well, it was an okay start. I think this might be underground desert, sort of, you know, background. Not 100% on that, but at the same time, I don't want to confirm that any further than I have to. Wish I had a recall potion. I mean, it's not that bad because my house is like literally upstairs, but at the same time. Oh, is that a cab? That is a cabin. Perfect! Golden chest. I do like me some golden chests. Let's hope for good things. Which is to say, not a flare gun. A flare gun is okay, but it's not easy to find ammo for it straight away. So, not my favorite of the drops, I'd say. What is my favorite of the drops? I don't know. When did I start to play Terraria? A long time ago, honestly. Like, today... Oh, that's okay. I like that. All these things are good, too. When did I get... Oh, it's an arcane one. Plus 20 mana. Nice. Anyway, I started playing Terraria quite a while ago, honestly. Like, I remember looking at those very, very early videos back before when the game was released, with, like, the game devs playing it, and thinking, oh man, that looks great. Can't wait to play it. So, I figure it was right at release, so I'm still going. Still going strong, though I do take a lot of breaks, you know. I sort of go I sort of go for a while playing it, and then just decide to not play it anymore. You know how it is. But then I come back at full force. And this double jump is going to be great, though. So, like with the double jump, you got a lot more mobility. You can save yourself from the embarrassing things I did, like with the fall damage death, which really sucked. Fall damage is one of the least pleasant ways to die in this game, because 90% of the time it's usually your fault, because you didn't secure yourself enough, or you messed up, just like you did the wrong things. So it's always really, really annoying when it happens, you know. Especially when you're so far in. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been around in this game for a couple times. Honestly, like, it's a great game. I love it, and I love what they did with it, because back in the day, I mean, I'm not saying the content was always okay. But not only did they massively improve the content, they made this game look gorgeous. Like, this is probably one of the more beautiful games I've played, honestly. It sounds silly, but it's true. Really quite a pretty game. At least it keeps a very pretty style. Because back in the day, if you look at the early videos, you just, wow. Terraria in 2000, whenever it was released, 9 I think, 10, was ugly. Really ugly. I mean, the sun was like literally a sprite of the sun. Like, they might as well have just put a smiling face on it. You know? And the game stopped at the dungeon, which is quite silly. But I like what they did with it. It was a really nice journey. And all throughout the years, I've still been unable to defeat hardcore mode. I don't remember when they added it, actually. Was it like 1.1? I don't know. Point is, I haven't been able to beat it, but I don't mind, you know? Hardcore mode is okay. It's fun to play. It really is. A lot of people kind of think it's a challenge. No. Treat it like it's fun. And it will be fun. Just treat it. Like, I think my problem, in terms of why I like hardcore mode, and not hate it and get angry, is because I just don't really get frustrated by video games. At most, I get frustrated when I know for a fact I can do something and just can't bring myself to. Like, say, Super Metroid. Played a lot of Super Metroid recently on my phone, and great game, but at the same time, it's so frustrating. Definitely get into Lead Sword. It is so frustrating when you're just trying to do a jump that you know is possible, but you can't do it. Oh there, Gazzy Boy. XX, Gazzy Boy XX, rather, more precisely. How are you today? It's raining. For us. Look at this game. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How many of these do we need for grappling hook? Is it 15? Because if it's 15, I like that. 8 for copper bar. Oh yeah, the sun will have a smile if you put on the sunglasses. I forgot about that. Definitely. Great. I don't really do that myself, but rather, it's not that I don't do that myself, it's just that I don't have any black lenses to make sunglasses with. So that's the crimson. Oh, there's another one? I didn't even see it. Thanks, map. Okay, so, what are we doing? I don't know. Well, we have 1 gold, so maybe we'll make him. Maybe we'll get a merchant. Okay. There we go. Let's make a nice little second floor like we always freaking do. After a little while, you start to note some consistency in my building designs, and that they're all boxes. Wooden boxes. With maybe like a little terrace sometimes to make it fancy. Which is what we'll do here, actually. Because sometimes I like going in through the top floor. Ah, I heard a falling star, but we're not gonna go out and get it. Alright. Some of this. Some of this. Oh, that's right, I wanted to make a watch. Did I? I did not. Right, more walls, of course. How could I be so foolish to assume we needed anything else? Okay. Looks good. Oh, right. Place the actual chair and table on there. Would make more sense to do it that way, yes. But since when do I make things the way that makes sense? Okay, so... not enough for watch just yet, but we can get there. What kind of watches can you make? Can you make a lead watch? Because I'm almost there for a lead watch. No. You're gonna make... so in terms of watches, you can only make tin, silver, gold. You know, there are 3 tiers, not 4. Which I guess makes sense. Nobody's ever heard of a lead watch anyway. That's just ridiculous. Where's the sawmill? Sawmill up here. On my house. Oh, so close. I want that zombie man. That's okay. They start walking away a little bit before the stars disappear anyway, so... you know, it's fine. Yeah, you see? Grab the star... oh, I didn't grab it. I couldn't do it. I wasn't strong enough. Is this openable the other way? Still? No, which is gonna annoy me, but it's okay. I'm not gonna use that door most of the time anyway. Silk. Give me some of that. Can I make a bed? Probably not. Oh, I can. Perfect. Now, if only I had some... oh, I do. Good, good, good. Always the first thing you place... rather, always the first thing you use are recall potions, because... like, it's the thing you always have on your hotbar is an emergency escape button. And I don't care if it feels like they're... like, I don't care if it feels like you shouldn't have them there, because... you know, they take up a slot, and you can accidentally click them and leave when you don't need to. I'd rather be mildly annoyed when I get teleported to my house by accident, because I pressed the wrong button, than... you know, dead. Yep, that squirrel's gone. Forever. Shame, but what can you do? Okay. So, what are we doing? Well, we're not going to the right. I mean, to the left. We already discovered that. Oh, the sled broadsword, though. It's so good to have an item that actually kills things in a decent amount of time. Alright, to the right is a snow biome. Well, might as well keep going. It's not that dark yet. So it's still worth moving around. And hey, we have a recall potion, so if worst comes to worst, we can always just leave. Just go home. I mean, okay, if worst comes to worst, we'll probably not have time to react. But, you know, if worst comes to, like, second worst. Okay, put some torches down, because I never realized just how dark this is in the middle of the night. Slash day slash night. This rain is really dark. Usually it's not this way. Alright, I need some tin for the, what's the word for it? For the watch, that's right. So, might as well dig out some of this. I think we're going pretty strong so far. I mean, hey, Barney. Seems like a much better person than Eugene. That guy was a prick. One good thing about Drone 6 dying is that Eugene is no longer with us. What a prick merchant. Okay. So. Nice, nice. I love pots. I do love me some pot. Alright. Pots are very useful. Okay. So. What are we doing? Getting down here. Oh, I completely forgot I have a double jump. And I completely forgot that it's probably gonna kill me now. Because I'm gonna be double jumping everywhere. Gotta keep a good eye out when it comes to your movement opportunities, because a double jump is actually really useful. If you time it right, it can be a fall damage saver as well. If you time it just right. Save you from boulders, it can save you from all sorts of things, you know? When you want to reconsider a jump, a double jump is perfect for that. Alright, let's get down here, slowly but surely. Or just when you need a little bit of extra height, that's another good use for a double jump, you know? Too far down. Not with the double jump. I don't know why I'm trying to pitch the double jump to people. I mean, I assume most people who play Terraria already know that a double jump is an okay use of an inventory slot. I don't need to convince them. Alright. That should be a lot of tin. Probably enough to get us that dang old watch I wanted. Alright. Real careful. Don't fall for any traps. That would be the worst thing possible. But I think we're safe. I don't really like the ice caverns because of chests. Chests aren't very good in my opinion, but if there's one thing that's lucky is the pressure plates for traps are usually pretty visible around here. So, you know, you won't step on one by accident. Only on purpose. Oh, come on, that's gold over there. I want it. Okay. Now we can dig ourselves some gold. I forget about this cave, though. No treasure chests so far, but at the same time, you gotta keep looking. Or else you won't find. Okay. Ah, that's a lot of gold, though. That's one thing I'm a fan of, is money. Okay. Don't be the way you are in life. Reconsider your personality. Mr. Slime, okay. Oh, good. Your friend is here to join us. At least it can't jump up. So, you know. Good for it. It's here to join us? Good. It can stay over there for all I care. We got some gold. Not a lot, but enough. I got enough gold for whatever it is I'm planning to do, which I don't know yet. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize this was here. No traps. What do we got? Ooh, triple jump. Hey, I don't mind. Not really the most useful thing in the world, but you know. More mobility. I mean, everything that applies to the double jump applies twice for the triple jump. Ah, motherfucker. That actually startled me. Okay, so let's not do that again, or else we will be dead. In fact, we might still be dead. Can we wait the poison out? Yeah, okay, I think we're good. That definitely startled me. All that quiet cave exploration and a dart trap in your face. But hey, at least now we got ourselves our wire instrument. And now we're gonna spend the rest of the cave exploration of this particular drone's life clutching it in our arms like a baby. we're the baby. It's the baby, rather, not us. Of course. Because this is real useful. Anyway, we survived. Okay, so it's good to know that you can survive a hit from a dart trap. Boulders, though, are a no-go. Boulders will pretty much always kill you. Which is so sad. All they want to do is know how to love. Okay, no. Boulders. Explosives, Explosives I can believe. Just want to know how to feel loved by humanity. Because I have a little bit of respect left for explosives. Boulders, no. Boulders are merciless killers. They don't care for anyone. Hey, tungsten. Nice. That's, the silver equivalent, right? Yeah, I think so. I always mix up the ores, but I think tungsten is the silver equivalent, platinum is the gold equivalent. I know the small tier ones because I get them most often, but, you know, these big ones, I kind of forget sometimes. Ooh, more tin. Don't mind if I do. Wait, traps? No traps. Paranoia, man. Like I say this probably every 20 minutes at this point, but yes, legitimate paranoia is a thing in this game. Because it's legitimate. You gotta do it. You gotta be paranoid or else you just won't survive. I think it's okay to be paranoid about something that actually has a pretty high chance of happening, you know? Yeah, getting paranoid about being exterminated by the government? Probably not. Like, depending on where you live, maybe, but usually that's not the case. If you have access to the internet, chances are the government won't kill you. Which is simplifying things to an insane degree. But, yeah, basically. Come on. Come on, buddy. Want more of this? Want more of this goodness? Okay. I got plenty. Oh, for a second I thought there was another cabin. That would be fantastic. Okay. No traps. No traps. Yet. I wonder. Okay, I can't get away with not breaking any ice. I'd be very happy if that was the case. If that were the case. Proper grammar. But at the same time, I knew in my heart that it was not truly possible. Not actually break any ice. Ooh. Don't mind if I doozies. Yeah, that's horrible. I'm not gonna say doozies ever again. Maybe don't seize. But definitely not doozies. Alright. So this was a good haul, I'd say. I mean, we got a heart container. That was one thing that, once again, Drone 7, Drone 6 rather, I keep banging on about it. Drone 6, but they were not perfect, by far. Drone 6 had some glaring issues, and one of them was the lack of any health. Dude had no health. Just could die if you tripped. And I did trip, and he did die. It was very sad. Alright. So, I think this area pretty much exhausted everything we could get out of it. You know, this particular area. Doesn't mean we can't keep going. This party train has no brakes, because I don't see any. And you know, if you don't see things, they don't exist, obviously. Except for traps. You don't see traps, but they are real, and they are out there, and they are gonna murder you. Alright. I mean, I'm not, like, super enthusiastic about this drone, but I think that's just because it's kind of late today already. And, you know, you can't be enthusiastic when it's pretty late. You gotta be fresh to be enthusiastic. But at the same time, we're doing okay. We already have a bed. We already have 3 double jump. We already have triple jump, which, honestly, like, I know I was whining about wanting double jump last time. Well, not whining, but just talking about how I constantly keep not getting double jumps, even though they're pretty important. And guess what? Now I have double jump. I have triple jump, because this game likes to treat me sometimes before it drops me. Because it thinks that the more stuff it gives me, the more I'll hate it when it drops me. But you know what? No. I don't have a capacity for hate that big. I will love this game no matter what it does to me. Probably not a very healthy relationship, but at the same time... I say at the same time a lot, don't I? But yeah, it's true though. It's not a very healthy relationship with the game to not even care how much it trolls you and fucks you up, but at the same time... I mean, I can't get mad at it, because it doesn't decide to do this to me. You know? It's just a line of code. Just a bunch of code running around trying to make me as happy as it can. And you know what? I say it's succeeding. Hey there, awesome gamer, and numbers after the name. Sorry about that. Can't read it at the moment. Hello there. How are you? We are excavating. No, I'm not. I don't play on Xbox 360, sadly. This is the PC. Just in general, I only own a PC. Which kind of makes me an evolutionary, ooh, more chests. An evolutionary holdover in this day and age. You know, most people have at least 2 or 3 consoles these days, possibly 4. And their computer as well. Well, there. Completely forgot about that being a thing. At least it didn't give me fall damage. Alright. No traps. No traps. We're fine. I guess it's okay. Thank you. No, thanks. Yes, thank you. Does the snowball cannon use snowballs? Because if it doesn't, it does use snowballs. Well then, it's kind of worthless to me, because I don't have any snowballs. Oh, I can make them. Alright. I mean, I guess it's good as a thing. Because, okay, that's a pretty good fire rate, actually. And what are we talking in terms of damage? Wow. Okay, that melts enemies. No pun intended. Yeah, wow. Okay. Let's go with that. Snowball cannon. Didn't expect it to be a good weapon. I thought it was a joke item, but sometimes things surprise you. Ah, shit. There we go. I should probably put it in place of my bow, so I can have the rope. You know, that's the way it's usually laid out for me. It's some kind of rope arrangement. What am I doing? I need to put a rope down. There we go. Much easier. These sort of frozen lake things are weird. I mean, I like them, but that doesn't mean they're not weird. Hey, thanks for the follow, awesome gamer. Hope you enjoy the stream. And, you know, whatever future streams you might follow in. Yeah, man, the snowball cannon does seem very nice. Like, I did not expect it to be that good. I won't lie, I was a little biased towards it. I thought it might have been a bit of a joke at the player's expense. I thought the devs were having a giggle. But no, it's a real thing. And you know what? I'm happy for it. Because because like, when the devs make a good item and give it to me, they just gave me a good item. Okay, that sounds very stupid, but it's true. You know, when the devs make a joke item that's actually really good, and they give it to me, I'm not disappointed in the fact that the joke item is good, because it's a joke item, but it's still a good item. Honestly, though, no, actually, it might not even be a joke. It's just a snow-themed item. Just because something has snow on it doesn't mean it's a joke. Come on, Taylor. Be more sensitive towards snow things. Yeah, speaking of snow, we haven't had any in a while. People in my class who live in, like, different climates, because, you know, they came to study here from halfway across the country, are already complaining that, oh, in October, it used to be snowing like hell back where I live. You know, you were up to your neck in snow by this time, and it's just raining. What the hell is that? But you know, like, that's unnecessary bitching in my opinion. Enjoy the weather you have. I like the rain that we have right now. It's not literally raining right now, but it was. You know. There will be a time for snow. I don't want to be buried in snow waiting at the bus stop in October. Come on. That's just weird. Why would you want bad weather? I like rain, but I don't want, like, hurricanes, you know? I like a little bit of a drizzle. I'm very slowly making my way back home in the least efficient way possible. Actually. Okay, we're good. For a second, like, the noise of the ice blocks breaking sounded like spiders walking around, and I thought that maybe there are spiders somewhere around here, but no, it's fine. There are no spiders. I mean, I'm not against spiders anyway, but at the same time, spiders are a bit outside of my range of things to deal with, you know? I prefer not spiders. Like, if you gave me the choice between spiders and not spiders, I'd like not spiders, please. I guess the good thing about spiders is they seem to have their own pool for spawning. So, like, if you're trying to farm for something, it's really good. I have a spot in my regular hardcore world. Oh, come on. I have a spot in my regular hardcore world. Is that showing up? The tint? Come on, Flux. Don't be a pain in my back. Table for an hour. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta worry about that, because it's apparently dark enough during my normal streaming time to have that happen. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, you know, I'm not... What was I talking about? Spiders, right. In my softcore world, in a corruption thing, in a corruption underground place, there's actually a place where the corruption intersects the underground spider cave. And that's really nice, because the spiders come out, and they fall in some lava, and pretty much every time they pay out with a soul of night. So, you can get, like, 10 souls of night, because the spiders spawn by themselves. They don't wait for the corruption. They don't wait for no one. They wait for no man. So, like... yeah. Just really excellent. Alright. So... I think we're kinda at the end of our little ice journey here, because not much is happening. I mean, we'll check out this little area. Just because I want to kill these slimes with the snowball cannon, because I just want to confirm again how powerful this thing is. No traps? No traps. Look at it go! That was like gun damage. That's gun damage with ammo capacity. And very nice speed. It's like half the speed of a mini shark. What's its speed? Very fast, yeah. I'm into it. Very nice, but I do think we're out of places to explore, so we're going home. And okay, this does take me directly home now. Kinda cool. See how much damage this does. Zombies. No magical seed. Nope. Come on, monsters. Damn. pretty good. Ooh, stars. Okay, you. Oh god, I am kicking ass. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I should probably go home still, because zombies are cool. Like, kicking a zombie ass is cool and all, but gotta be real careful. Yeah, wow, I did not expect the snowball cannon. I gotta say, it really surprised me. In a very nice way. Hey, why not? Yeah, nice. You can't keep swinging it, which I don't like. Oh wait, you can't keep swinging the lead. Can you? No. Okay, I thought you could keep swinging the lead broadsword just by holding down the button and it would do that, but apparently not. So yeah, I'll definitely take the zombie arm over it then. Well, what a lucky drop. Luck had nothing to do with it. Nah, I would say it's mostly luck that does that. Anyway, since it's getting... yeah, it is getting pretty dark, as you can tell by Flux turning on. Thanks a lot, Flux. You know, this blizzard is actually better than Cloud. But yeah. As you can tell, I think it's about time we wrap up. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Yeah, I think it's about time we wrap up the stream today. It's been around 3 hours, so, you know, normal stream time. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, what you saw of it. And, yes, tomorrow I'll be back with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode, and then a 2-day break, as usual. And afterwards, I don't know, we'll do something on the weekend. I'll see what comes up. Maybe Undertale. Maybe something else. Yes. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time.